Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, My Crypto Teacher. My name is Ida and I am your crypto teacher. Okay guys, if you're new to my channel, this is a channel that explains everything about crypto to you in layman's terms. What that means, layman's, it means easy to understand language. Also, when I talk about information that I need to give you examples so you can understand how it's related to everyday life, I give you examples and I basically break down the crypto language in the ecosystem so you can understand it. So it's good to see everybody out there. Yes, crypto is still alive. Crypto is not going anywhere. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click on subscribe. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to share. Remember, sharing is caring. Yes, sharing is caring. All right, so today, I'm going to talk about just some brief updates on a couple things. The Ethereum fork, the Cardano Vaso fork, and the upgrade. Kwon is going to jail for all those Terra Luna people that lost a ton of money. Michael Saylor, even though he so-called quit his job, you know, the rich people, billionaires resign. The rest of us get terminated. But anyway, he's still at it with Bitcoin and a couple other things. So I'm not going to be long. I'm going to link all of the information that I talk about in the description. So if you want to read those articles that pertain to you, because not everybody is interested in everything that I talk about. So if you look in the description, I have all the articles linked there for you so you can do some more research on your own. Also, yeah, today my niece and my nephew got married. I got on this Mr. and Mrs. Davis. My niece is brilliant. She is a brilliant young lady. She works in the medical industry. I'm not going to tell you all her business, but she is brilliant. Her husband, my new nephew, she married a phenomenal young man. I'm just so proud of them. And today I just wanted to wear the t-shirt. So congratulations again. It says Mr. and Mrs. Davis, a beautiful young couple, young love, and they're smart. They're in crypto. They are just on top of things. So I'm just proud of them. So anyway, let me get going about the video today. First, let's talk about the overall market and where we are. Now, if you haven't realized it yet, we are in a bear market. I made a video some months ago. I talked about the bear market, what the bear market is. You should look at that video so you can understand. Bear markets don't come and go in 2 to 4 months. This market and this decline is going to last for a while. That is what I anticipate. So now, this is not financial advice. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing with you about my crypto journey and my crypto experience. And I'll give you some other information about how I'm investing in the traditional market and what I'm doing. So first, we need to take a look at the market and see what the market is doing. So the first thing I'm going to do, you all know that I go to Coingecko.com. Coingecko is an excellent source where you can see what the current prices are and the historical prices are for over 10,000 different cryptocurrencies and digital assets. So let's see, at the top here, the current market cap. The market cap means if you take all of the digital assets and the cryptocurrencies and you take the value, their value in money, and I'm using US dollars, they all combine and they total $965 billion, $984,516,855. So that's all, the entire market. So the entire value of the crypto market is a little under $1 trillion. There are currently about 12,929 coins that are being tracked on Coingecko. Coingecko also is showing 577 different exchanges. Exchanges are places where you can purchase digital assets and cryptocurrencies. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. Of that $965 billion, Bitcoin represents 37% of that amount. And if I scroll down here to Bitcoin, okay, it says the Bitcoin market cap is $361 billion. That is 37% of that 965 billion. I just wanted you all to get an understanding of market cap, because why not? This is a better time than ever. Ethereum, which had a successful fork, and they're now proof of stake, they represent 16% of that 965 billion. And 16%, if you look at Ethereum, their market cap is $157 billion. So now you all see why people always talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum, because they are the top 1 and 2 assets in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Bitcoin price is about $18,868 for one token. But remember, you can buy Bitcoin in fractional shares, which means if you wanted to purchase some Bitcoin, you don't have to buy one. You can buy $100 of Bitcoin. You can buy $1,000 of Bitcoin. So you can buy a fractional amount. Same thing with all the other cryptocurrencies. All right, Ethereum is $1,300. BNB is $275 for one token. Again, you can buy fractional amounts. Cardano, which is it is 44, almost 45 cents per token. Solana is $32 per token. Dogecoin is about 6 cents for one token. Shiba Inu, you can see all these zeros. Shiba Inu is a fraction of a penny. So it's like 1 billionth of a penny for one token. Polygon Matic is 74 cents per token. And you can just scroll down here and see, you know, what you like, what you're interested in, and determine what you're going to buy. So I'm really not buying crypto these days. I'm just waiting because we are in a bear market. The only token I'm buying, I'm getting Seller Network. That's just a long-term play for me, maybe 2 to 5 years. And I'm also buying the BNB token. Everything else, I'm just kind of, I'm just kind of just sitting tight. I'm just sitting tight. I have a lot of Cardano. I've owned XRP since it was about, I don't know, 10 cents. And so I'm not doing a lot of accumulating of a lot of different tokens. I do believe in diversification. Just so you know, some of the technical analysts think that Ethereum should get about $600. I don't know. So I'm just going to wait. I would like to own some more Ethereum, but I'm going to just wait and see about the decline before I buy some more. All right. So there you go with the overall market. Now, let's get into some of this news. And guys, I'm just giving you some highlights. This is just, you don't need to live and die and eat and sleep this stuff all day. You just need to know the major things that are going on in the industry to help you with your other research that you're doing. So, Kwon, who was the CEO of Terra Labs, if you all didn't know, and he actually created a scheme where he caused the Terra Luna token to drop drastically, and people lost billions of dollars, to make it all in a nutshell. Anyway, he is getting arrested, as he should. People lost, like I said, billions of dollars in the Terra Luna token, and I do think that some of his decisions were criminal. So South Korea issued an arrest warrant for him, for Kwon, and I heard that Kwon still has a couple billion bucks. And if he does, he needs to give it up, and he needs to get locked up. So there you go. So Terra Luna, I would stay away from it. I did not own it. Never chased that shiny token. I didn't own it, thank God. But a lot of people were hurt with that project. On another note, let's take a look at Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor, I think, owns more Bitcoin than Satoshi. I mean, he is amazing. He left his company, Microstrategy, that he started. He was the CEO of Microstrategy, and he owns a lot of Bitcoin, and he keeps buying it, even though it keeps going down. It just tickles me. But he bought 301 more Bitcoins. He owns 130,000 whole Bitcoins. It's just amazing to me. From my understanding, he quit his job at MicroStrategy so he can go full-fledged into Bitcoin. Why? I do not know. For Michael Saylor's sake, I hope Bitcoin turns out to be what he thinks. If not, this man is not going to be a happy camper. I just believe in diversification. There's no freaking way I would pour billions of dollars into one token. I mean, and I understand what he believes about it, but I'm just telling you, if Bitcoin doesn't work out, I think this man is just going to have a bad day. He's going to have a really, really bad day. So for his sake, for Michael Saylor's sake, fingers crossed that Bitcoin makes it. Because if not, we're gonna read about him. It's probably not gonna end pretty. All right, next article, Ethereum. For all of you know, I own Ethereum. Ethereum is the #2 coin in market cap. They had a successful hard fork, and basically the thing is, it's now proof of stake. It used to be proof of work, and now all these people can't say that it's burning a lot of energy and those types of things, and basically it's business as usual. They're working out a few of the kinks, but Ethereum is still working, and the developers are behind the scene continuing to make sure it's an excellent project. So the hard fork was a successful fork, and don't ever count out Vitalik Buterin. Vitalik Buterin is the one of the founders of Ethereum, and he's just a brilliant guy. So I follow him, and he's just doing great things. So Ethereum is good to go, and you can see it's dropping in price. So just pay attention. I'm just going to wait on it to get cheaper. Here is one of my favorite projects, Cardano. I've been in Cardano since it was 5 cents. And I love this project. The founder, Charles Hoskinson, he's another guy. He is just, I believe he's brilliant. The Vaso upgrade was successful. It went over well. You can read the article about what it does. And it basically has something to do with their smart contract scripting language. And it improves their technology. And that's basically the gist of it. And the final project is XRP. I've been in XRP a long time, and XRP was sued by the SEC and Gary Gensler. I really hope that XRP wins this lawsuit. XRP, as well as the SEC, filed for a summary judgment. That's when you ask the court to give you a win in the lawsuit without going to a jury trial. So let's see what happens with XRP. Again, I hope they win. It's an excellent project. They've got a lot of different things going on with XRP and Ripple, but that's basically it in the most important news. Now, one more thing I want to show you all is, let's look at the market psychology. I do want you all to see this. This market psychology that I talked about before. First, we were at disbelief, and it talks about the how the market goes from the bottom to the top and back to the bottom. The market cycle does the same thing over and over and over and over again. Now, the best thing to do for me, I've sold a lot of my crypto, but I still own a lot because I was in heavy profit. I told you in my last video, I owe the IRS a big chunk of money, so I figured instead of waiting for my crypto to continue to decline, I took out a big chunk and I sold it and paid a chunk of my IRS bill because it was just a smart thing to do. I think we're going to be in this bear market for a while. You still have a lot of geopolitical issues going on. Look at the war in Ukraine. Look at what's going on in China. They are interrupting our supply chains because so much of what the world gets in terms of products comes out of China. China has a serious COVID lockdown situation. I mean, they don't let those jokers out. They got a lot of stuff going on in China. Look at what happened in Iran. Last week, a young lady who wasn't wearing her headscarf the correct way was murdered, allegedly. So there's some uprising there. Now that Ukraine seems to be winning in Ukraine and taking back some of their territory from Russia, everybody knows that Putin is a loose cannon. He has nuclear weapons. He could very well use those, and so that's a problem. On top of that, we've got inflation is up. Jerome Powell is increasing our interest rates. There's a lot going on, guys. Crypto is not taking off anytime soon. I look for us to have another leg down. That's why I've kind of backed up on accumulating, except Seller Network and BNB. That's what I'm doing. You need to decide what you're doing. The other thing is, if you have money in the market, if I had money in the market that I would need within the next 12 to 24 months, I would take it out right now. I would take out any money that I would need within the next 2 years. I would take it out because I don't think the market is going to take off. I think we have at least 2 years. That's just my opinion. So look at this market cycle. So you go from disbelief into thinking things are not real. And then you go to hope, thinking, okay, maybe the recovery is coming. Then you have optimism because the market continues to go up. Then you believe when you have that continual increase, it's like, okay, this is real. So once you start believing it, you get thrilled. Unfortunately, this is when a lot of people are going to come in at thrill. And then euphoria. When euphoria gets there, everybody's in. Everybody's in. And then guess what? Euphoria is when Bitcoin was at 69,000. Euphoria is when Crypto.com was at 95 cents. Euphoria is when Cardano was at $3. That is the time that we should have been selling, but a lot of people were buying at that time. And then guess what? We got people get complacent. They think the market is just taking a cool off. And then guess what? People start seeing the market is not going back up. They start having anxiety, and then they get to denial because the market now, they have lost a lot of money on paper, and then they get into panic. And then capitulation. And then after capitulation, that's when it's just everybody is out. Everybody is a non-believer. Everybody is out. And then we're angry. We pissed off because you feel like you lost a ton of money, and then you get depressed. And then guess what? Disbelief kicks in again, and you start thinking it's a sucker's rally, but it's not. So that's why you can't time the market. I know I can't time the market. So what I do is dollar cost average. I just buy a small amount, and I just keep dollar cost average because you could very well wake up. What if the war ends in Ukraine? What if some other major thing happens in the world? It can have a dramatic impact on the markets. And if you're not already in, you're not going to get the benefit of those of that price increase. So I just stay in. I'm just staying in. I took out whatever I needed to take out. The rest of what I have in the market, and it used to be a lot. It's not a lot anymore. It was a lot, but it's not anymore. I'm just leaving it there. I'm just going to wait those 3 to 5 years and see what happens. So I think where we are, I think that we are kind of in the denial. I think we're between denial and panic. I don't think we've had capitulation yet, but I think it's coming. It may come in 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, but I think it's coming. In the meantime, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. So here is the market cycle. Just take a look. I think we're kind of in denial, somewhere between denial and panic, and take a look at that fear and greed index, and you can see, remember, the lower the number, the more fear there is in the market. All right, so my name is Ida. I bring you videos on crypto a couple times a week. I try to make sure that you have the most important information so you don't have to spend every waking day and every minute researching this information. And so please click on like, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Okay, all right. So there we go. My name is Ida. Thank you for watching My Crypto Teacher. I am out.